Alright, what's up, guys? So today we're playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Never played this game. I literally don't know anything about it. I saw it on PlayStation, and I decided to download it and try it out and stream it for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. We're playing only part 1 today. And I don't really know. I know there's a lot of cutscenes, but I really don't know what we're going to be doing. So let's just hop into it and find out. Uh-oh. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. This guy's trying to pin a murder on this dude. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Okay, we can do something. No one would believe I was a defense lawyer if I didn't carry this. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 4 to 5 p.m. on, what is that, July? Yeah, July 31st. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blood trauma. So that girl was named Cindy. So, oh, you can look at, okay. So I'm guessing we're Phoenix then. Cindy Stone. She's only 22. Damn. Alright. Oh, hi, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. Our first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. now. Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to assure your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant? The defendant. Fuck. I don't know any of this shit. The defendant. Guess that's Larry. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Oh, thank God. Dude, I'm not gonna know anything. If they're gonna ask me questions like that, I'm not gonna know shit. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh, we looked at that one. Yeah, see, whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait, no way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. I know. I know it. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 to check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Cindy Stone. Knew that one, chat. Come on. She died because she was... Oh, shit. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. So that means she got hit with an object, I'm guessing? Yep, hit with a blunt object. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. So they're the prosecution, we're the defendants. Okay. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. When you explain to the court just what that object was. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the ground next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. It's rather heavy, okay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call up its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Alright, we gotta focus, chat. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Please don't fuck this up, Larry. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Patricia and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumb. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the day before the murder. Okay. The victim was a model, but did she have a large income? It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh, hell no. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. Give me 1 sec. Alright, sorry about that, chat. We're back. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right, I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? We're gonna stop him. That question is irrelevant to this case. Poof wins. Dude, Nick, what you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he won. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. Yeah, because he didn't do it. So, at least he can tell them why he went. She was at home, man, so like I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's bottom, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Ah, that's cap. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Stallwit to the stand. Here's the guy who actually committed the murder, chat, so we gotta make sure We gotta find a way to make this guy, like, seem guilty. Mr. Sawwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this right? Correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Alright, we gotta pay attention. What the fuck's this? I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Okay. So public, he said he tried the phone and he went to the public park. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of them, Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. The blackout was from noon to 6 p.m. Alright, here we go. Cross-examination. You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies what? He was lying. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. Okay. No one would believe that really doesn't have to do anything. Oh, okay. We're so stupid, bro. Time of death, 4 to 5. It was not at 1. Okay. That's easy. That's light. First, find. Then, once you found the evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Let's make sure there's nothing else, so we have time. He lied about time and death. That's all. That's literally the only evidence that we know. Alright, here we go. I was going door to door selling scripts when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. That's fine. There's really nothing. He wasn't fleeing, though. That's fine. That's fine. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Yeah, there's nothing there. Thinking it's strange to look inside the apartment. That's fine. When I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Quailed in fright, found myself unable to go inside. Yeah, but you did go inside. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no. Nothing. Oh, he lied. That's a lie. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. You don't have a phone, bro? That's fine. I went to the nearby park and found a phone. Right there. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Oh. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Alright, we gotta find flaws in what he did this last time, like, first time and second time. Come on. Alright. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. You heard the time? There's a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video update program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I see. I heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross the name of the witness. Yeah, it's literally a fucking blackout. So how the fuck? He literally just lied. The witness did not say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Well, actually, hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Well, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Wait, I remember now. The court would prefer to hear accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Gosh, we're gonna hear this guy's testimony 3 times? Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. So now he's saying he didn't see it. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murderer's weapon. The killer used it to kill... Wait, what? Table clock? Was there a table clock on the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. The murder weapon. The killer used to... Yeah, the murder weapon that the killer used to kill the victim. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne, as the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You must tilt it and say the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Solid. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. When the witness cared to elaborate, did you strike the victim with the clock? That's the day I never. Look, the clock, I heard no. I mean, I saw. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Give him death. Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness or came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. That certainly is a strange way to announce it. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely this discrepancy between what Mr. heard and the exact time of death. Try to talk the way out of this one. You forgot one thing. What's he talking about now? Which it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Your lawyers are all slime. Not so fast. I can't prove the clock was... Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. No waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, you'll have the proof. Right. Can you think of a reason to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Well, yes, because the fucking power was out. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it. Let's have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim without a doubt. Let's see this evidence. Excuse me, this proves your claim? How? I can't see that. What the evidence has to do with the clock. Oh, that wasn't it? How would that not prove it though? Because if our electricity went out at noon, that means it would have been out. So it would have like reset. I guess we're literally gonna have to go with this one. Because that doesn't have fucking a ride home on. And it doesn't make any sense why that would be it. That's heavy, that's all that tells me. I guess we're gonna go this. See. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? I guess I'm just gonna go with that. I don't understand. But did that work? What? So the passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. Okay? The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Oh, okay. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the clock you heard when this struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit, or should I say, Mr. Did It. So, pretty much if you use one piece of evidence, you won't use it again, is what I see. Okay. Well, in this case, that certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete unoffense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Let's go, chat. First court win. Not the cleanest win, but a win is a win. And we gotta get better. Now that we know how it's gonna go, though, it's gonna make it a little bit easier. Turns out that Frank was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim was at home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. That's how he murdered her, chat. August 3rd, 2:32. Defendant log. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right? Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial and on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. What? Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Is this guy gonna kill himself, chat? Good, wait, no, I mean bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Lindsay gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butt's innocent. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Isn't that right? That's so whack. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I have no fucking clue. Is this the clock you made for her, Harry? And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock. That's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in, ever. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. So how about dinner? On me, we'll drink a toast to innocent buds. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? I think she's into us, chat. So my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave by." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Are we done with part one? Alright, chat. I'm gonna end stream here to make it episode 1. And then I'm gonna start another stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you tune in to episode 2, because it's gonna be posted right after this one. So make sure to check that out.